Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Makeup Show with Leslie. I am Leslie Williams, and this show is all about real people, real makeup, and real talk. So I had a wonderful viewer write in, Anne from Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for your question. Anne wanted to know how to make sure that you don't have a telltale foundation line. The reason that most people have this line, I'm gonna break it down for you guys, is that they're matching their foundation to their face instead of to their neck, okay? So when you wanna choose a foundation, you don't wanna test it on your wrist and you don't wanna test it on your face. You really wanna test it on your neck because when you apply that foundation to your face, then it's gonna automatically match your neck. Now, our neck tends to get a lot more sun than our face because we're really good about putting sunscreen on our face, right? But not necessarily on this part of our body. So you might wanna experiment by going a half a shade darker than you normally would, and that's gonna reduce that appearance of that telltale line. Thanks for writing in, Anne, and if you guys have questions about makeup, I would love to hear from you. Write me at themorningmakeupshow@gmail.com, and I might feature one of your questions on a future show. Okay, everybody, we have a phenomenal guest today. This is Renice. We actually met during spring baseball, right?
Yes, that is where we officially met.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, spring
Yep.
baseball. Both our boys played.
Yes. Yeah, it took a minute, but they got it. They
Yeah,
got
it was amazing. I didn't know this about Renice until I was invited to take one of her classes that she was teaching to the moms, right?
Yes.
It was a mom's dance class, and I was like, I could do that. I could do a mom's dance class.
Yes, she can.
That would be fun. And I got the flyer, and it was like, Renice was one of Beyonce's backup dancers. Hey, right?
I was.
Amazing. So immediately I was petrified. Petrified.
Were you really?
I was
But
petrified.
Why? You're amazing. Because listen, after I teach the class, I love watching the videos and watching all the moms like get into it. And every single time I'd be like, look at Leslie. Do you see Leslie would whip her hair the fastest. Leslie's legs would be coming up the fastest.
Yeah.
Leslie's like full out. And what did I tell you? I said, Leslie, from now on, however many times I teach this class, you're not allowed to not come.
That's right. And I would
did say
never
that.
miss it. So when you were a dancer, talk about the beauty aspect of that.
It
Being on
depends.
tour.
Yeah, it depends. So it depends on what type of tour you're on, how much money they have to spend on tour. When you're with like a bigger artist like Beyonce, or I was on tour with Ricky Martin as well, they had makeup artists for you.
Yes.
So we didn't have to do anything. You had your time slot where you had to show up in the makeup chair.
Mm-hmm.
They did your makeup for you, and you went back to doing whatever you had to do. However, not all of the tours were like that.
Right.
And there were many tours that you had to do your own makeup.
own.
So we had to figure it out, and it was all like trial and error.
Sure.
Oh, bright pink does not look good on me,
Right.
or oh, gold looks better on me.
Right.
And throughout the years, you just figure out what works best
Yes.
for you. And what was a 1 hour routine, trying to figure out how to do your makeup. By the end of it, you're
It's
doing
like
your
this.
makeup in like 20
Yeah.
minutes. But it had to be a lot. But it still had to look nice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It couldn't be that exaggerated where you looked ridiculous. But yeah, it was a learning process.
So what's your mainstay right now in terms of makeup? What do you not live without? What can't you live without?
I can't. Well, I have 2 kids.
Yes.
So I can't live without concealer.
Okay, concealer, check.
I can't live without check.
Yeah.
I don't have them on today, but I have the most stubborn eyelashes like known to man. Even when
Really?
I would work and if I was doing like videos or
Yeah.
something like that, and they were doing my eyelashes, all the makeup artists would be like, God, we cannot curl your eyelashes. Your eyelashes will not curl. So I don't go anywhere without false lashes. If I'm going out somewhere,
Nice.
like I have to have
Nice.
false, because these right here, it's a situation. And if I'm doing like super light, I just don't want to look like the crypt keeper going
Right.
out of the house. I'll just do like tinted moisturizer, concealer. I'll do my brows. I'll curl my eyelashes, and I'll do like a gel. It's not even like a blush. It's like a
Right.
gel,
Yeah,
and then I'm done.
beautiful.
Chapstick.
Beautiful. Well, how about today we explore the world of highlight and contour?
Let's.
Yes.
Because I don't ever do that. So I would like to see my face be highlighted and contoured.
I love it. So for highlight and contour, there's a couple of basics.
Break it down.
Number one is the contour is going to go anywhere that you want to make look smaller, right? So in your hollows of your cheekbones, down around your chin. You can also use a contour to make your nose look slimmer or longer, shorter by using it on the tip of the nose. And then your highlight, you're gonna wanna place that anywhere. If you imagine you're outside and your face is up to the sun and you're thinking, gosh, this feels good. Any of those places that you want the sun to hit, that's where you want to put your highlighter.
Fantastic way to explain
yes,
that.
So that's just like a natural, beautiful glow. You can go crazy with highlight.
Okay.
But we're going to do like a subtle, everyday highlight. The color on this is called Opaline, and this is going to be perfect for her complexion. So we're going to start with our luminizer stick. The nice thing about this is that it is a cream to powder. So when you apply it, it is going to be creamy and super, super blendable, but then it's going to dry to a powder finish. Now you see how I just put that right in the hollow of her cheekbone, and I'm not going any further than her eye line, because you do not want this to create kind of a heavy jowl look, so to speak, right? We don't want that. We do not want that. So we're going to use our stick and we're going to create that contour right in the cheekbone. And then what I'm going to use to blend this is a damp blending bud. You can pick these buds up anywhere. They sell them anywhere that you can buy makeup. They allow you to blend easily without taking the product off the skin. My best tip with the blending bud, you guys, is that you have to get it soaking wet in the water and then wring it all out so that it's just damp to the touch. So here's how we blend that contour in, with just little baby pats. So you can also blend this up into the hairline so you don't get any of those telltale lines. Okay, and this is the contour on her left cheek. Isn't that beautiful? It's still subtle, but it makes a big difference. You want to start with a light hand. You can always apply more as needed, but it's hard to take away. So you see I just did one quick swipe across the bottom of her cheekbone. So by using this edge, I can kind of sweep away anything that I don't want. All right, so my favorite thing to do is highlighter. And I'm going to use the A La Mode highlighter. This is a powder highlighter. It's probably the easiest highlighter to use. Using powder is easier than using a cream or using a stick, just because it goes on very delicately and light, and then you can add more as you want. I'm going to use this amazing fan brush. The fan brush is super thin. You can see the shape of it. This applies color super precisely. So I'm going to take this lightest luminizer and I'm going to get a bunch of color all over the brush. You just want to get it right on the tips of that brush. So we're going to bring our brush up, and you see where we put that contour? That highlight is just going to brush right on top of there. The classic places to put them are on the top of that cheekbone. Also, dusting up over the brow bone. We can also use it right here, just patting it right underneath. So one of my favorite tricks for the application of the luminizer is to bring it up over that brow bone like this. This is almost like a C shape. That way it connects and blends in beautifully. I'm going to add a little bit like I did on the other side under that brow bone. I'm going to take that damp blending bud again, and I'm going to get just a little bit on that pointy part. And then I'm going to take her right in that Cupid's bow, and I'm going to luminize that Cupid's bow just by dabbing that color right there to make that part of her lips pop. Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay, yeah, I was saying I don't usually highlight or contour my face,
Yeah.
so I'm actually really excited to see. Well, dang!
Yay!
Hey! I have
Yeah.
cheekbones.
Yes, you do. You look amazing.
You see that? You see my cheekbones? You see that cheekbone? I have another one over here.
The highlight and contour looks incredible on you.
Thanks, Liz.
I love that they're both kind of gold, which
too.
really brings out your skin. And then also it's really nice for fall.
Yeah, nice warm colors,
Nice
which
warm
for me work
colors.
really well. So
Yeah.
they're really, really pretty. I like them a lot.
Now, do you think you can do this when you get home?
If I have that brush, I can do it when I get home. That soft,
amazing
gentle
fan
brush. That brush really does make it easy.
The brush makes it very easy.
Because I feel like the hard part sometimes is figuring where to put it and how, because the brushes are usually so full, like how much to put on. But with that brush being so thin and like perfectly shaped, I feel like just dabbing it in there like you did, and it's so easy to just take it straight from there onto your face. So with the brush, I think I can manage.
Awesome. Yeah, the right tools make a huge difference.
Yeah.
That blending bud makes a difference in the ability to blend and not remove product from the skin. And then that fan brush just makes application so easy. So really quick before we go, one of my missions in life is to support other business women,
which is why we
small
love you.
business owners. And you're a small business owner.
I am a small business owner. I run an Etsy shop. It's called The Spoonful.
I love that.
And it's event decor and stationery. So banners, wedding invitations, birthday invitations, cake toppers, cupcake toppers. Yeah, the aesthetic is really like glitter and light colors and pastels and stuff like that.
I love it. Okay, so I'm so excited. We are going to learn the stance.
I tell most people to put their hands on their hips. This is like a test. So most people, I say, put your hands on your hips, and most people do this. Which is, it's fine, whatever.
It's not fine.
So then what I teach you, it's like one of the basics of being fierce, is that instead of just standing like this, like to turn your hands upside down, put them up as like high on your waist as possible. What you will notice, make sure elbows do this, and then you push your chest out. And then, of course, like to add a little extra to it, you gotta like sit in your hip like this. This right here,
fierce,
is better than this. Yeah, you see the difference?
Yeah.
Like, just okay. No. Let them have it.
At the bank? At the grocery store? Ooh, what about when I'm cooking dinner and someone's trying to interrupt me?
This is you cooking dinner.
This is me cooking dinner like this?
Yeah.
Fierce. Totally fierce.
Yeah.
We're going to test this out, okay?
Okay.
So, my name's Leslie, and you're watching The Morning Makeup Show with Leslie.
In a heartbeat, I would do it again. So.
Oh, good, because I need to get you back in here to do some really like bright red lips,
Girl,
right?
Don't test me. I'll have you in here doing my whole face.
Oh, perfect. I'm down. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to today's show. Thank you for watching The Morning Makeup Show with Leslie. I want to encourage you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Ciao for now.
Bye.